What's good, YouTube? This is Kevin Cruz back with another NBA 2K22 tutorial, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to create dynamic and organic post-up shot creation techniques using that contact interaction or by creating contact, which we discussed in a previous set of videos. So all the moves that you see in these clips right here are from post-up situations, but here's the thing, I was not holding L2 or left trigger in any of these clips. It's all done organically using the power of contact and creating contact interactions. But before we get started, I'd appreciate a sub to the channel. A thumbs up will help me out greatly, mostly because I've been busy with work and trying to sneak these videos in takes a huge amount of time, so any comment, any thumbs up, any sub that you give me, I'd greatly appreciate it. So what is the secret to creating these more dynamic and organic post-up interactions? As you can see right here in these clips, it's less rigid than your usual post-up interactions, which is done by backing down your opponent while holding L2 or left trigger on Xbox. As you can see here, I flow seamlessly from that contact interaction straight into that post-up situation, and Jason Tatum is the perfect guy to show this off. So in order to do this, you want to initiate a contact post-up. As you initiate a contact battle, you want to hold left stick towards your defender in order to create a post-up situation. You can combo these moves into your post exits, and you have access to all of your post package moves, your post fadeaways, your post spin escapes, all of those moves. But what makes this technique more dynamic than holding L2 is the ability to combine these with your non-post moves, as I will show later on. You'll be able to do, you will able to use your right stick dribble exits, your different spin moves, your different standard escape jumpers while holding R2 and using the right trigger. So all these moves you have access to, and not just your standard post package moves. So as you can see here, as TLC backs away, you are able to use your standard escape jumper. It's not a post jumper, it's a standard right stick escape jumper to counter TLC sort of backing away from Tatum. As you can see here also, you can use your right stick dribble counters in order to create different attacking situations and attack your defender off the bounce. So again, it all starts with initiating that contact battle and then holding the left stick towards your defender in order to create a post-up situation. I'm not even holding R2 here, and you can see it creates an aggressive back-down situation, and because I won that contact battle, I can combo that into a fadeaway jump shot. So what I think is one of the main benefits of using this technique to initiate post-up situations is that the defenders are not as sticky as when you are holding L2. And what I mean by not as sticky, as you can see here after the bump, since I have a strength advantage over my defender, he backs away a little bit more. And also, because you're not holding L2, you're not sucking in your defender, as they can just basically push the left stick towards you and stay attached to you, creating difficult contest situations. As you can see here, I'm able to create enough space just by initiating these contact post-up situations, but the defender is not stuck to you as well, making these step backs and these face-up techniques much easier and gives you better quality of shot. And because your defender is not stuck basically against you, you can use your different post-exit techniques to create hezzies, step backs, create space, and then launch into different right stick combinations. As you can see here, I again initiate contact, hold my left stick towards the defender. As I'm backing him down, he backs up a little bit too much. I initiate a post-exit into a behind-the-back dribble and then combo that with the right stick escape jumper. That creates a lot of space as opposed to being attached to your defender while holding L2 in a post-up situation. As you can see here, I flow directly from a triple threat position to a post-up situation from contact, very seamless, and then initiate a right stick spin, which my defender is not expecting, and then I head directly towards the basket. So I hope you see through these different clips how dynamic I am approaching this post-up situation. It's not static, it's not, that one-to-one interaction in a standard low post situation. I'm able to counter depending on whether my defender stays glued to me. I can spin away. If he's backing down, I can step back. I can even combo that with my right stick dribble moves. As you can see here, a spin escape from a post spin step back gives me an open shot. As you can see here, another dynamic situation where I just use a shimmy post fadeaway after initiating that contact interaction. These are all very Jason Tatum-like moves, and these are done without holding L2. It makes you more dynamic, less predictable, gives you different options to counter. And what you'll see in these next clips right here is just me reading how the defender is playing me. That amount of space right there that he gave me allowed me to do a post-exit step back into a step back jump shot. Again, Okoro is playing me physical at first. He rejects the physicality that Jayson Tatum gives. I do a post-spin step back, launch directly to a sidestep step back jumper. Again, it's all about reading how your defender responds to the contact. As you can see there, Okoro just basically moves away from me a little bit. I spin away and then hit a step back jump shot. So it's all about reading how your defender will play you. It's really knowing the different exits, the different combos that you can execute from this position. And since your defender is not as sticky, it's going to take some getting used to as well in learning how to launch out of these post moves from a contact situation. And why I describe this as organic, as you can see here, I initiate a contact interaction and then that post-contact engagement that we want. You can see there, it's not even an animation. Grant Williams just backs away and that gives me enough space to hit a jump shot. But as you can see here, because this is a contact interaction and your strength will really determine how effective you are, your strength and some of your badges. As you can see here, 1-2 bumps gives Grant Williams separation from Jayson Tatum, and then I launch directly into that nice post fadeaway. That's very Jayson Tatum-like, using the physicality of contact engagements in order to create situations where you'll be successful in the post. And again, it need not necessarily be your standard back down post moves. You can use your different post exits and your post hezi escapes, which is done by holding the left stick to the left or to the right, depending on which direction you want to exit. See how your defender reacts to that post exit, and then you can launch into different counters. For example, here again, I use a step back crossover basically to counter that space and create a shot that's basically not defended and uncontested. So again, these next few clips show you how I read my defender in these contact engagements. As you can see here, I'm backing him down using Jayson Tatum's length, his force, his physicality, and Okoro basically just shies away from all that smoke. And then I quickly counter with a post-spin jumper. It's that simple. You're going to want to use this to be dynamic in the post. Again, triple threat interaction, I launch into a contact engagement, simple bump into a post shimmy fadeaway. Those look clean. The animation blending is fantastic. It's much more organic than your standard L2 post-ups and gives you a diverse set of counters and makes you more dynamic in the post. So play around with this technique to see what else you can do. So it doesn't necessarily need to be a post move. As you can see here, I engage in a post entry, but I use that space that Danny Green gives me to just drive at the basket and just create off the bounce. It's not as rigid as your standard post interactions because you're limited in what you can do and how you can exit out of those post-up engagements. But I think the biggest benefit really is that your defenders are not stuck to you like glue. It gives you more runway to do more advanced techniques that are easily contested in a post-up situation. And as you can see here, it gives you a free range of counters because not only are we engaging in a post-up interaction, but we're also creating a contact engagement. And I have a set of 4 videos which show you different ways to counter contact. I think this is one of the more unique ways and the more dynamic ways to integrate this into a lot of post-shot creators, a lot of these face-up bigs, post-up wing players, for example, players like Jayson Tatum, Kobe Bryant, that sort of thing. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you think you'll integrate this into your game. I'm just starting to get a feel for it. I'm even trying to do this more with Nikola Jokic or Giannis Antetokounmpo off the bounce. Watch out for that video. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one. And thank you all for all your support. Peace.